hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a very special, very epic, news-filled Volume 1 Live. How's everybody doing today? It is morning for us, so if it's morning for you, hope you're having a wonderful morning. Hope you're having a great morning.
Good morning.
If it's not morning for you, hope you're having a wonderful night, afternoon. Hopefully it's off to a good start, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. It is a good time right now to be a fan of anime and manga, and more specifically manga. A lot of big manga news dropping.
So much manga news. It all kind of just happened at once. I know the Hunter news came out a little later or a little earlier than all of this stuff, but I feel like everything like the Berserk, One Piece stuff, it came out just in one night, and I just found out at 9 p.m. I was like, what is going on? What is happening? And I was in the Discord, talking to everyone about it, and it was just so hype. It was wild.
This is for Sybil right here. What's up? Rocking my your shirt today. My waifu shirt today. Yeah, I mean, when we started seeing all this stuff come out, when you started seeing all this stuff come out too, and shout out to Mehgan for, compiling links to everything and linking to articles and everything and help putting this together. If you don't know as well, this is technically not when we planned to do our very first community live, but it turns out that there's a lot of stuff to cover.
Yeah, we had. There was no way.
Yeah, there's no way we couldn't. And so this is technically a community live. So if you'd like to go over to our Discord, there should be a link in the description below to the community live tab. If there's anything you want us to cover or any other links to any other articles or anything that's related to the topics we're going to be talking about, you can share it there, and we'll go through it at some point during the show and we'll talk about it. I looked at it before we went live and saw that some people had posted some stuff in there, so we'll go through that after we get through some of the news that we plan on covering, and we'll react to those things. But yes, Berserk is returning, and I put a poll out for the chat before we went live, so I'm going to give people a couple more minutes to vote on that if it's still up for them and they're able to vote.
I mean, again, I was like, what? I mean, I was kind of talking about it with a member in our community named Davies. If you're here, Davies,
shout out
hello.
Davies. Love Davies.
And some other people in the Discord, and it was just we talked about it on the episode. If this is the end, it was unfortunately not what was intended, but it was very fitting.
Sure.
We had a total run around the three main characters. Not gonna spoil anything if you haven't read Berserk, but kind of being in the same place again. I don't think that gives anything away.
Sure.
But that was enough for me. And now that it's coming back, I mean, people have made their own fan fictions. I know there was a Twitter account that made their own ending based off of the last chapter going forward. But this just feels like we're actually going to be getting more of what Miura wanted, which is crazy. I just didn't think it would happen.
And we have some more information about that. We have the tweet and the stuff that they released officially, that the studio released and that Mori himself released, the message that they both released. We're going to be talking about that, our feelings on that, getting your thoughts on that. We're going to talk about the One Piece hiatus. We're going to talk about sort of, obviously, the difference between, I think most people know, but the difference between sagas and arcs. And Mehgan pulled up, again, a graph that she found from that someone made online that just kind of shows you not just how long each arc was, but how many years, or saga, but how many years over the course of how many years each saga was. So we're going to be looking at that and seeing if we can get an average. Based on what I was able to see, it seems like on average it tends to be that a saga is around 3 years, about that. But we'll look at that more. And then there was more One Piece movie Red stuff. There was a whole live that happened just a couple hours ago about that. It was 3 a.m., I think, our time, so we couldn't do it. We couldn't cover it live. But, so much stuff happening. First, we're going to talk more about the Berserk stuff. So I'm going to end the poll now to kind of get everybody's thoughts on that. and kind of talk about why some of the options were there. As soon as this comes in, the results come in. The poll was, how do you feel about Berserk coming back? I'm just excited. I think it's going to be great. I think it's I'm nervous, or I think it's going to be bad. So the majority of people say that they're just excited or that it's going to be great. But a couple people are nervous. 19% of people are nervous, and only 1%, only one person out there was like, I think it's going to be bad. So yeah, I kind of fall in both the I'm just excited, and if I did fall into a second category, it would be that I'm a little nervous, and I'll talk about why.
Yeah, and again, like the ending that we did receive, if it's just not good, I'm just going to be like, okay, this is my ending. Like, this is the ending that we were given, so I'm just going to keep this, and everything else kind of falls in line, is kind of added.
Shout out to Ryan H. With the donation, they donated for or to the cosplay fund.
Oh, Ryan.
Thank you so much. We need it, okay?
We really do.
For all these One Piece, you guys, we released our new One Piece Punk Hazard Part 1 video to our Patreon and YouTube members yesterday, and asked everybody in the episode to give us some cosplay suggestions for characters that won't spoil anything for us, just maybe some names. And one commenter even said, like, you can ask us in the Discord for images. That way you don't look up images on your own and get spoiled. And we got a lot of suggestions. And I mean, it looks like we got the next couple of not just arcs, but parts of those arcs planned out,
which
for
is
cosplays that we want to do.
Yeah, literally great.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is just like the time. I just wish I had more time to get things for the next episode, but we'll make it work. We'll do something.
Yeah, so shout out to you guys.
Thank you.
And thank you, Ryan H., because that's going to get put to good use. Mm-hmm. Very good use. Okay, why are we nervous? Why am I nervous? If you fell into one of these categories outside of I'm just excited, Megan, would the second category for you be I'm nervous, or how are you feeling? A little bit of nerves, a little bit of excitement, mostly excitement?
Yeah, mostly excitement. I am kind of like, it's like a mixture, I guess. I wouldn't say nervous, because I don't think anything that would come after would like tarnish Berserk. I mean, I don't think the stakes are that high. Again, like if it isn't that good, I'm just not going to like think of it as, oh, this is just extra. Yeah. I'm gonna just have the ending. Some bonus stuff. Yeah, this is some bonus stuff if it is bad. So I'm not really worried about that. That's it is. But I would be more nervous if they were kind of just like making it up as they went along, and it wasn't any of Mira's actual like thoughts or where he wanted the story to go. That's where I would be more nervous, but I think it's in good hands. I think it is.
Really quick, shout out Miko XD.
Miko!
Longtime YouTube member who has gifted 5 memberships. Davies gets a membership. Nicholas gets a membership. Gabe gets a membership. Birth gets a membership. That is Quattro is already a member. He says W community. I have to agree. And Quattro also said, don't think I didn't see this, Quattro. You also said at the beginning of the stream that yes, we did see and get to meet him for a moment at the con that we went to recently in Anime Riverside. He put in the chat that he thought I was going to be taller. And he said, I thought Josh was going to be way taller in person than he actually was.
And he also said in the comments, I thought Mehgan was going to be way shorter, but she was actually really, really tall in person.
I see.
Right?
I see.
Quattro, you said I was like really, really like, you're like, that is true. Like you are 6'3".
Yeah, you were like, wow, Mehgan turned out to be a giant.
Yeah, huh?
He's just keeping us honest. He's keeping us honest. But yeah, thank you again, Miko XD.
That's so nice.
Shout out. That's amazing.
Oh
everybody who got that membership can now go watch that One Piece episode.
Yeah.
That's not coming out till tomorrow. Anyway, I kind of agree with what you were saying, Megan, about just considering that if it's not great, it's going to be just some bonus stuff that we're lucky to get. We have here, and I'll pull it out, sort of the official statement. And this is someone else just pointed this out in the chat. Did y'all read Koji Mori's letter? Hella interesting, with a lot of info about what's planned for the future of Berserk. Yeah, I'll pull that up right now. We did read that, and we did read Mori's memorial one-shot to Miura. We actually have a live that should still be up on our channel that you can check out, and it is us reacting to. It was the 1 year anniversary of Miura's passing, and we just in memory of him and of Berserk, we reacted to Mori's memorial one-shot for Miura. And we learned a lot about him and his relationship with Miura in that. They were great friends. They've been great friends since childhood. And Miura always pressured Mori, according to how he talks about it in the one-shot, pressured him to continue manga. That he wanted to be a mangaka just as bad. They both did. But obviously Miura and Berserk took off. Mori kind of struggled a little bit more and kind of gave up, walked away from manga and wanting to be a mangaka, got in a terrible, near fatal accident, and realized that mattered to him, that creating manga was something extremely important to him. And he talks about how Miura always took him back, and always, never, even when he walked away from manga and creating manga, that he never gave him shit for it, or he never considered him not a peer. He always talked to him as if he had never stopped. He always brainstormed with him and always talked to him about the process and what he was working on, and pushed him to work on things and asked him to create this autobiographical manga about their friendship and their life. And so we got, reading that one shot, that memorial one shot, if you haven't read it, I would think, especially now. Oh yeah, for sure. It's extremely important to read to get a better sense of their relationship and Mori.
And I also want to kind of read a little bit of Holy Land 2, which is Mori's work. That would be interesting to see, because I know people are saying kind of like, oh, I'm worried about Berserk because Mori hasn't done fantasy, Mori hasn't done this, Mori hasn't that. And I mean, again, he's just supervising and giving them the knowledge that they need to move forward based off what Miura told him. So I don't know how much of a actual role he's going to be playing in making big decisions for the manga. But I mean, I don't see that as any of a problem at all. Yeah. It's the closest person to this man.
Sure, yeah.
It doesn't matter if he's done fantasy or not. He's been briefed on this story and these characters for years. Yeah. And I've heard good things about Holy Land too, so.
Yeah. Really quick too, got a shout out, and sorry if I butcher the name, but a very special person is in the chat right now. A user by the name of Asayaf D. Chaz, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing their name right, but if I'm not, they will correct me.
Asraf?
They will correct me.
Correct you. I've
watched a lot of this man's videos, okay, and I'm doing my best. But if I'm wrong, they will correct me in next week's Community Live, because they have agreed to come on and talk to us about the One Piece card game. If you don't know anything about this man's channel, it is spelled ASYRAFD, Chaz, CHAZZ. He is a One Piece card game channel. He's given us all the updates. He's already played the game.
He's doing the Lord's work in a chopper hat.
He's doing Pastor Lucci's work. And he's going to come on. He's played with another YouTuber, so he's got an understanding of the mechanics. So he's going to give us his thoughts on the mechanics, some of his favorite cards that have been revealed, just any and all details about what to expect from the One Piece card game. He's going to be calling in via Zoom, and we're going to be talking to him on next week's Community Live Wednesday. Very excited.
Chaz is fine.
Chaz. Shout out to Chaz the Chad. Again, ASYRAFD, Chaz, CHAZZ. Go sub to this man's channel, subscribe to this man's channel, and get all the One Piece card game updates. He does such a great job, man.
Yeah.
And I'm hooked. I'm hooked on this man's
He needs more
videos.
subscribers for sure.
He just hit 1K. Congrats on 1K. And go show him some love. Go show him some support. Anyway, so let's jump to this real quick. This letter. I have so many tabs pulled up, so allow me for a moment to kind of just flip through them because these are all the things we're going to be talking about. 1 second. Yeah, I'm overall, I had it right here.
The letter is right there. Not that one.
This one?
Yeah, go down. That one.
This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I also have it pulled up somewhere else because I wasn't sure how much I was going to be able to zoom in on this, but I'll try. So here's the letter, right? Here is the letter, and let me zoom in on it a bit.
Yeah,
so
I don't know if you guys can read that.
Everybody else can see. And then we'll kind of go through it and kind of give our thoughts on it. Now, the first half, I believe, is from Studio Gaga, right? Or one of the studios, and then there's a second part that is from Mori.
Mm-hmm.
And so the first part just says that we will resume the serialization of Berserk. Please accept our apologies for the long wait. We have read many of your comments. Let's see. Just talking about how it's going to resume. I don't want to have to sit here and read it all word for word, but before his passing, Kentaro Miura spoke to his close friend Koji Mori about the stories and episodes he had in mind for Berserk. He had similar talks with his studio staff and editor. He wondered, would everyone be surprised if I drew something like this? How about a character like this? Would this storyline be interesting? The talks were not meant as his last words, but were a part of his ordinary days as a manga artist. I just want to stop right here for a second and say, they go on to say that there is no manuscript. There is no official manuscript left by Miura. According to almost everybody that is close to him, or who knew him, they all say he would have wanted this story to be completed. And he had many talks with people, but nothing is actually written down. And we're going to get into that a little bit later in the Mori section, because Mori kind of speaks more to that. And I think what he says is extremely interesting. So let me just move this up a little bit. Such ordinary days continued for more than a quarter of a century. Our minds and hearts are still filled with the thoughts Mr. Miura shared with us. During that time, we have also found memos of ideas he wrote and designs for characters that he drew and left behind. We were reluctant to end his story without sharing these with his fans. Our hope is for everyone to read the last episode that we have put together until the very last frame. Upon resuming the series, our production team decided on a basic policy. Mr. Miura said so. It was going to be their policy. This is what the production team kept in mind. Since he did not leave any rough drafts behind, it is impossible for us to create a manuscript exactly in the same way that he would have intended. However, we will write the manga so as not to deviate from Mr. Miura's own words. We would like to take the Kentaro Miura that we knew so fondly through our conversations at work and convey this to all of you in a sincere manner. We believe this policy, although imperfect, is the best way to deliver the Berserk that Mr. Miura envisioned to everyone as faithfully as possible. So again, even they themselves are saying, like, look, this is literally the best we can do. Mm-hmm. This is the most respectful and truest we can stay to this story. We're gonna do our best. And then it just talks about how the next issue is gonna be 6 chapters. And that it's going to continue. They're going to start a brand new arc after that. And then they just talk about how many, volumes it sold. 2 million to date, I think, the first volume of Berserk. Something like that. Maybe more than that. Maybe I got that wrong. Anyway, it's a lot. Yeah, 2 million. Okay, now we'll go to Mori's letter, which I believe is this one. Mori's letter, I think, gives us a little more insight. And again, just wanna go through this so that everybody is on the same page. Sorry if you've already read it yourself. But nearly 30 years ago, Miura called me and said, I need to talk to you about drawing a rough draft. I went to his workplace just to talk as we always do, but Miura looked more serious than usual. I need you to draw the eclipse, he said. I sensed it would be hard work, but couldn't believe it when I was trapped indoors for a week. Mm-hmm. In that very moment, the storyline of Berserk was completed until the very last chapter. Strangely, the story for Berserk went on exactly the way as we discussed at that time, with almost no changes. I continued to talk to Miura often whenever there was a big episode. We did so ever since we were students consulting each other while working on the manga. So it does seem like when he came over to work on those panels that during that week that they were there, stuck together, drawing together, that they talked over the course of that week about everything, about the end and everything leading up to the end. And maybe they didn't have as many conversations about it after the fact, but it stayed fresh in Mori's mind. And as time went on and chapters were released, it unfolded exactly the way he remembers them talking about it. Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good sign, I think.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just saying, sometimes, you can misremember things.
But it's a lot of pressure on him for sure. I'm sure he's feeling that. And, it is like, it is a different kind of pressure because they were so close. It would be maybe different if it were like someone random that they're bringing in to like, organize or supervise the reserialization of Berserk, then that would be pressure for sure. But because it was such a close friend to him, I'm sure it's just like, 10 times because he just wants to get it right and he wants to make sure that everyone is happy with the result. Obviously, if this is what came from Miura's mouth, I have no doubt it's going to be good. The art I heard, might differ, but we have examples like, I don't know how to pronounce this, like Durunkai.
Yeah, I see some people mentioning it in the chat as well.
Which is also Studio Gaga. So they did the art for that, and it is pretty, spot on of Miura's style. So I really don't have any doubts in my mind that it'll be good. Will it be Miura level? I don't know. The details got way more intense as the story went on just because of the digital aspect, and that might, really benefit them, but I don't see it like taking a huge dip in like the dialogue or like storytelling at all, just because if this is what he intended or like wanted to move forward with the story, I'm sure it'll be good. Yeah,
Mori is taking on a huge task. So are the assistants. Mm-hmm. I do think that regardless of whether you're a fan of Studio Gaga's work or the other work that Miura has released through them, I do think that from what I've seen of the art, that it is going to suffice. Nothing is going to ever be Miura's work.
No, yeah.
Which is just a masterpiece in its own right. Nothing is ever going to be exactly that. But seeing their what they produce, what they have produced, it seems like the best we can hope for. Mm-hmm. And I am not bothered by the art that I've seen come out of that studio at all.
No.
But to the point of misremembering, and then we'll jump back and we'll kind of check in with everybody in the chat and see how everybody else is feeling about everything. But outside of that, there's to the point of misremembering, Mori also says some other stuff. I think people with a good intuition will realize by now that I know the story for Berserk up to the very end. Still, I cannot say that I can draw it because I know it. That is because only the genius Kentaro Miura can write a masterpiece like Berserk. However, a great responsibility has fallen on me while he was alive. Miura said, "I haven't told anyone other than you, Mori, about the story in its entirety." And that was the truth. It is too big a responsibility, I thought. Should I talk to the fans about it through an interview, or should I publish an article with some illustrations? But that wouldn't convey the scenes that Miura described to me, or lines of Guts and Griffith.
Oh, God.
Just when I was trying to decide what to do, I received a message. The staff say that they're trying to finish the last chapters that were left behind. So can you take a look? He takes a look at the chapters. Let us do it. Let me just skip ahead to the final part. I thought I run away now. So yeah, this last sentence too. I thought if I run away now, Miura would say, I talked to you about it so much, but you didn't do it. All right, I'll do it properly. And then what he says at the very end here is, I have a message and promise to everyone. I will recall, this is what I think is very important. This is what gives me hope and leads me to believe that this will be done respectfully, done well, and be the closest to Miura's vision that we could ever hope for. I will recall the details as much as possible and tell the story. Also, I will only write the episodes that Miura talked to me about. I will not flesh it out. I will not write episodes that I don't remember clearly. I will only write the lines and stories that Miura described to me. Of course, it will not be perfect. Still, I think I can almost tell the story that Miura wanted to tell. The talent Miura's apprentices have are real. They are brilliant artists. Many of you may not be fully satisfied with the Berserk written without Miura, but we hope everyone's thoughts will be with us. We ask you for your continued support. This last paragraph I appreciate the most, the absolute most, because he is saying he's only going to talk about what he remembers, what is only fresh in his mind, and then he's not going to flesh anything else out, which I like.
I like that we are just going to get the ending. I like that it's not like, oh, well, there was kind of an ending, but we're just going to continue Berserk and there's going to be, 7 more volumes. It's like, okay, no.
Yeah.
7 more volumes is kind of a lot, but I'm not sure how much Mori remembers or how much they'll write. I mean, I don't know what's confirmed as of right now. That's coming out.
I mean, for sure the 6 chapters and then an arc, but who knows how long that arc is going to be.
I mean, who knows? Was there maybe where we were? Maybe that's where it ends. Maybe that's the last arc, but we don't know.
I think that obviously it's gonna resolve some stuff that's happening with it's got to resolve again. I have to be very careful about spoilers just in case there's anybody in here who hasn't completed it. But like you said, where it ends with the interaction or the reunion of certain characters all being together again.
Yeah.
To see how the moments after play out. Those very next moments are going to be very...
I can't.
Are going to be very crazy to see.
I can't.
Really quick to shout out A Beautiful Lie.
A Beautiful Lie.
Thank you for your donation, A Beautiful Lie. Donating to the Cosplay Fund. Thank you. Like we said, that is going to go to very good use.
Thank you so much.
Have to shout out Bizarre Gold, who says, I really like stuff like this. It really puts you in the minds of mangaka, which is rare and feels really raw. And yeah, I mean, the amount that this man is shouldering, he's shouldering all of it on his own.
Yeah.
And that's a lot to ask. That's, I think,
for sure,
a very good friend. Because again, if it succeeds, sure, everybody, that's great. But everybody loves it, that's great. If it fails, it is all on this man.
Yeah, and someone made a good point. If you rushed Mori-san, it will make him even, more uncomfortable. Like, I just don't like the rushing of mangakas. I don't like the Togashi even situation. People are like, oh my god, like Hunter's finally back, like, it took so long, it was so ridiculous. And it's like, do you understand what actually happened? Like, do you think this fool was just sitting at home just like, yeah, I just don't feel like writing anything right now, like, oh, I cannot, or saying like, oh, Togashi's back now, like it just annoys me. And everyone just needs to be calm and collected, and any and all that is coming, you should be grateful for, and not, oh, it's an expected thing. Oh, this was expected.
Yeah.
Greedy. I just don't like that about the community sometimes.
And Wilhelm points out that he's a little concerned. Wait, no filling in the gaps, only what he recalls clearly. That's good on one hand, but what about pacing? I think what that means, my interpretation of what that means, first of all, it seems like Mori doesn't have a lot of gaps. It seems like he remembers a lot of what's supposed to happen. I think in terms of filling in gaps, it's just going to be very small moments that aren't super, that would have obviously been awesome to see, but maybe aren't as important to the overall story, because I would think any detail that's important to the overall story and that allows everything to kind of flow cohesively, he remembers.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't remember, I don't think would shoulder all of this. If he had big holes in memory,
for sure,
I don't think he would have continued it. I think he would have maybe then done what he said in his letter and maybe had a more interview style thing where he talked about what he remembered. But I think he remembers enough to tell it and to tell it cohesively.
And it's not just him. There's going to be a whole team of artists and writers and a bunch of other things. Like, I'm sure they will make what he has in his brain from what Miura had told him. They'll they'll make it cohesive. I'm sure that would be. It's everything. Every step of this process is going to be very meticulous and very planned. I don't think they would announce all of this stuff, especially under the circumstances, for it and just to be thrown sloppily together. Like, get this out, we need this out. And I saw people kind of saying that, like, I believe it's Young Animal is the publisher or something. People were saying that, like, that's their kind of like their only saving grace, or like what made them money. So I mean, it is just a lot of moving parts, but based off of all what we've read, I think I would feel completely different if it was just a post saying, Berserk is coming back, you guys waited for so long, thank you so much.
Without Mori, I would not feel the same.
No,
without Mori, this would be completely different. If this was just the studio or the publisher saying, we own this thing and we've waited out of respect, but we're going to continue it, then I would feel a lot different. But knowing that Mori is going to be a supervisor
and his whole, all of the assistants, everyone. And I like this one too. I wouldn't mind 1 month per chapter for Berserk.
Sure.
I mean, Miura was I want to say psycho, but he was so insane with the amount of work he was able to put out in detail.
Every panel, I
wouldn't put that on anyone. Yeah. I mean, this fool is like on another level, and if it's like multiple people doing it, I would just give them as much time as they need. I don't need it all right now. And just please.
Not that we had to deal with it, but
no.
I mean, it took extremely long hiatuses long enough to raise a kid during.
Yeah.
But back to shouting some people out. We got the one and only Chaz to shout out. Woo! He gets a Brook laugh. He gets a super. Shout out, Chaz. Yay. Like we said, go subscribe to this man's channel. His donation goes to the Cosplay Fund. Also, R.I.P. Miura. What a legend. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you.
And thank you, Just Blaze 647. Hit him with another sound, Mehgan, with your new soundboard. Woo! Just Blaze 647. Love what you guys are doing. Just want to show some support. Thank you for your support.
So much.
And Cords just came through too. Cords gets a super.
What the heck?
And gets another one from Mehgan. Gets a wow from Mehgan. Thank you for your donation, Cords. Cords says, it's just a thought, but what I think, we're in a time where the long-running series of yesteryear are being appreciated more in retrospect. I think it's especially because of where manga seems to be heading with shorter series.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, we are getting so much news from older series, older animes even being reanimated, and I am excited for this. Usually in anything else, especially Hollywood, I do not like remakes. I do not like milking that cash cow of these already existent fans and fandoms. I don't like that because it is just all feels like a money grab. But with anime, because of how far that it's come in the past even 10 years, it is something that can feel dated at times with animation and even like dub acting and everything. So seeing these new things get reanimated or republished, like Zatch Bell, things like that are so exciting. And it is just such a good time to be an OG manga and anime fan. And everyone else that's new to it too. I mean, they're able to appreciate all of these older series that, maybe they feel kind of uncomfortable or like scared or, the trepidation of starting. Exactly. But I think it's a great time for everyone in, each community, because we're getting fed 3 meals a day every day.
Yeah,
we're healthy. We're killing
eating
it
out here. We're eating out. I mean, we got on top of Hunter, we got Mob Psycho coming back again, like you mentioned. I know it's not as popular, but now we got Zatch Bell 2 is coming out. Like, we eating good out here.
Yeah, we're eating way.
Okay, Frozen Arbiter. Josh finally let Mehgan get her own soundboard. It's not whether I let her or not. She's her own person, Frozen. Okay. Shout out Frozen. I miss that guy.
I know.
Where
have you been?
I just miss kicking it. We kicked it that one time, and it was great. It was awesome. Yeah. So, again, I'm mostly excited. I am mostly excited. This is going to be coming out this month, right?
Oh my God.
So soon.
I can't.
So soon. This is literally coming out this month. I am extremely excited. Of course, we're going to be covering it. Of course, we're going to be talking about it on the channel. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to read it and to see and find out for myself.
I mean, we are going to be covering so much on this channel. Obviously, things that we have been wanting to get back on. I mean, there's so much. I mean, we have Chainsaw Man Part 2, the Chainsaw Man anime. We got Berserk. We have Hell's Paradise, the anime. We have...
Shit.
I mean, it's so much. It's so much. And, I mean, One Piece, like, everything. It's going to be so exciting to continue all of this. It's like, oh, I can't with Berserk. I can't with Berserk.
Yeah. Yeah. I literally can't. I literally can't. I don't know what is going to happen. I'm on the edge of my seat, as I'm sure so many other people are. And it's a good time. It's a good time. So that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the news that we've got from Berserk. Its return. Like I said, it seems like from our poll that we put out in the beginning of the episode, it seems like most people are just excited.
Yeah.
And I am as well. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. It feels like a dream. Shout out Bizarre Gold. Mehgan, how much of your soundboard is just chopper and cute noises? Hit him with a chopper, Mehgan.
I have this one.
That's a little chopper right there for you.
And then I have this one.
Had to do it to him. Had to do it to him. And this is the perfect music to be playing because Nico XD just gifted 5 more memberships. Wow. 5 more memberships have just been gifted.
Thank you.
Will, Joshua got one.
What is it,
Nat
Christmas?
got one. What is it, Christmas?
Oh my God.
I just punctuated what you said. I got so excited. And he says, got to give back to a great community. Round of applause for this man, dude. Round of applause. Winning the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Awesome.
So that's Berserk. Now to move on.
To One Piece.
Tony Chopper.
Speaking of Tony Chopper.
Big news also came out from the One Piece camp, and that it's going to be going on a hiatus for a month. It's Wano is going to be wrapping up.
I mean, we'll look at the arc and saga list. I am so shocked that we are almost done.
Shocked.
I am like, I was looking at it and I was like, what? I mean, we're almost to, I mean, we haven't finished Dressrosa, but I mean, Wano is right around the corner. It's too close, too right around the corner for me.
We are so close.
And I haven't felt, I mean, I obviously want to catch up and I want to be with everyone else, but I mean, I feel like I did with like Berserk, like leading up to the final chapter, like I'm like walking to, you know, like into a horror house knowing I'm gonna get scared, which I don't like scary mazes. So I feel like that. It's kind of what's the word? Melancholic?
Bittersweet.
Bittersweet. Yeah.
And Shin Ho Wong makes a great point. He says, "LOL, you guys. That means you guys can't get spoiled for 1 month. Great news. That is great news.
You guys can't get spoiled. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, but we might.
No,
we might though.
Yeah, we might.
We might. Yeah, someone could slide into your DMs and tell you what's going on.
Okay. Yeah. Don't give anybody else any ideas.
Don't do. Sorry.
Shout out Nat. Give him a wow with his donation, their donation. Griffith about to get got, and I don't.
Someone in the Discord, I think it was Vermilion, was like, can't they just like shake hands and be friends? And I just like sent back a GIF I was just like the most like
So
scariest face. I can't. I don't even.
Can we? Is that a spoiler to say?
It kind of is. I wouldn't say anything,
okay.
but I just hope that it's not like, I'm sorry.
No,
like I don't want to hear no sorries.
Again,
I want like
because of how it's happening, and let's just say because of the moon something, and what that all means and how that all happened. I mean, there's gonna be some stuff. It can't just be a handshake. I mean, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild, and the fact that someone else is there too, and is gonna have to like see this person again and confront this person again, or be confronted by this person again, knowing that this other person is kind of with this other person. I mean, woo!
My heart can't handle it. My heart couldn't handle it then, and my heart can't handle it now.
Yeah. Can't handle it.
It's too much. It's too much for me to bear. And just thinking about it now just makes me like literally want to cry. I can't.
Alexander Hart said maybe Griffith will just moon him.
Oh.
And I think
that's hilarious. That was a good one, Alexander.
That's a really good one.
That was so good. That was really good. Yeah, so
but yeah,
I mean now it's a perfect time to get our freaking Berserk tattoos.
Woo! I'm gonna get a Behelit tattoo.
We gotta save up for that Berserk tattoo.
I gotta get a One Piece tattoo and a Berserk. I'm gonna get a Behelit. I saw a cool ass Behelit. I mean, that had one is just the Behelit, and another is like the Behelit with like spider legs on it, and it's like crawling all over the place. That'd be kind of sick. I would rather get that than the mark.
Yeah, I don't know if the mark would be cool, but I would rather
get
the brand. Yeah, the brand. I'd probably rather get like, I know that people do get tattooed like panels. I really, really love, I forget where, but Guts is like sitting somewhere and there's like a moon behind him. And I love that panel, or something to do with like, maybe like not a collage, but like a bunch of different things that represent different characters, like, the Dragon Slayer with like a Behelit like hanging off of it, and something related to Casca being there too, and then like maybe like a little puck or something. I think that'd be so cute with all of them, and because I mean you can't really just like, I want all of it. It's so hard to pick just one thing, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna get Berserk tattoo, and then other tattoos I'll get are definitely just all going to be anime themed.
Yeah, I mean, a One Piece tattoo for sure.
Oh, yeah. I want to get Chopper, or I wanted to get 3-2-NY.
3Y2.
3 years.
3 years.
2 days.
2 days.
3Y2D. Yeah, I want to get that somewhere too. But
I mean, yeah, there's so many One Piece tattoos. There's so many potential for cool One Piece tattoos. Shout out another dono. Yay! Thank you. Rex says Guts versus Griffith cushion fight in the new chapter. I just want to see. I mean, I just want to see. If they're. I
just want to see Guts just annihilate him.
I don't know what I want to see. As I was about to say that sentence, I was like, I don't know what I want to see. I don't know.
I want to see annihilation. I want to see complete and utter annihilation.
But he can't. He can't because of.
He can.
The situation. It would be as if, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to dance around it, but it's like, if he can't, it's not as easy as him just annihilating this person.
Griffith would do some shit like that. That's why Bugs Anyway, we're not going to talk. We don't want to give anything away, but if you know what we're talking about, you know what we're fucking talking about.
Yeah, everybody's like, 3D2Y, Mehgan.
Oh, Chitch.
I want a little Chitch.
Oh, I love Chitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back to the One Piece stuff. One Piece hiatus. We have it pulled up here. Another announcement to read. We're gonna just really kind of go through this one very quickly, and you can read most of this. Let me pull it up a little bit bigger for you and for everybody else.
I can't
to be able to see. So this is a message from Oda.
Yay!
Talking about taking a break.
Yes. A few months ago, my talented editors told me something. Oda-san, this year's summer is going to be rough for the 25th anniversary. That's so funny. It's going to be rough. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be rough.
We were talking about that too, like how this man has been able to consistently release One Piece chapters while overseeing the live action, overseeing the game, overseeing the video game, the card game, overseeing like movie Red, like
living his life.
Being a father, being a husband. I don't understand how this man.
He's a crazy man. I mean, I saw like an interview with Kishimoto. He is.
He's a pacifista.
Kishimoto, when he finished Naruto, was like, oh, I could finally get to walk out in the sun with my child for the first time, and it feels great. And Oda was like, oh, I'm so jealous of that. So he like really wanted to continue it, like motivated him to, continue with One Piece as hard as he's going at it. Because he, obviously wants to finish his story, but he's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to be the best vacation, or when he finishes. I mean, it's gonna be sad, but it's good for him.
No, it's more so like, oh my god, like it's so sad, but there's so much to. I mean, like how much more fun it'll be, and I am not sad that it's ending. I'm more excited for him. I'm like, thank you for giving us this amazing thing. Like,
and hopefully we'll have One Piece content to come for years through. I mean, if the live action is a success. That could mean, maybe more movies. Could mean a lot of things. More games, video games, stuff like that. Anyway.
Oh yeah, movies for sure. That's like, you can do that all the time. There's also going to be this is like blanked out with stars.
Yeah,
going to be a celebration for the film release in the manga. The Wano Country arc saga is also finally ending, right? You said you wanted to travel. He said you wanted to travel to Africa to supervise the filming of the Netflix live action, right? This summer we've got blank collaborations, commercials, events to prepare for all of this excitement coming up. What do you think about taking a break? And I said, what, take a break? Do you have any idea just how much readers also, always look forward to the jump every single yes please.
It's like he's in the middle of saying take a break. You know how many people look for, you know what, yes please, I want to take a break.
I want to go to Africa also. I want to fix up the structure for the final saga of the story so I can tighten it up as soon as possible. So basically, sorry. Allow me to indulge in taking a breather and taking time to prepare. At the end of my break, a raging OP festival will begin. This break isn't happening immediately, by the way. From today, there are 2 more chapters coming out, then Shonen Jump issue 32, issue 33. There will be 4 breaks. Please allow me some time to breathe. This trip to Africa was canceled because of the corona, RIP. The return will be on Shonen Jump issue 34, July 25th. Then please look forward to the release of the new film Red on August 6th. There is a cool thing happening in this one, and the entire movie production absolutely loves Uta-chan. I love her already too.
I expect a cosplay.
Oh yeah, the cosplay potential is off the charts. The cosplay potential is off the charts. LOL, goddamn, haha. It's not like the movie is already complete though. Eventually, I'm sure that everyone will feel the same way. Please enjoy. Now for the prelude to the festival. Tomorrow, June 8th at 19 JST on the official One Piece channel. Lots of shocking reveals at this. Content is just egregious. Haha. I think it's going to rock your socks off.
Yeah, so we have a little bit of the presentation here. So, they're going to be revealing Uta's casting, Gordon's casting, new trailer reveal. The trailer's already out. All this already happened. The Uta project reveal, the poster, announcements, corner, latest information about the manga. All this already happened. We have a link to the stream up. We're going to try our best to go through it. I don't know that it has been officially translated or subtitled. I was having to look at auto-generated subtitles, but it seemed to be fine. It seemed to work pretty well. Kind of scary, that's just that technology. It kind of freaks me out.
Well, there's a freaking ABBA holograms in concert right now, and they look so real. I've yet to see Miku live. I want to see her.
Oh yeah, some people are saying that is the Uta project going to be a live concert, like a Miku style.
Well, her songs are Araki said her songs are freaking by ADO, which I don't know if I'm familiar with. Maybe if I heard some of their stuff, but I'm excited for the music in the movie. So it's gonna have music in the movie. Finally, a One Piece singer. Uta's song is so good. Ado's voice is heart eyes, heart eyes. Yeah, and they said that she also has a frickin' VTuber. Yeah, I saw Uta has a VTuber thing going on now. So that is so much fun.
Yeah, we're gonna go through it a little bit in a bit after we go through the timeline of
and I hope
arcs
that,
and sagas.
Yeah, and this is, I guess, I mean, I don't know if it's spoilery. I know someone was like kind of concerned about that, but
what? Oh, the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and the trailer and everything.
We're gonna watch the trailer too. I mean, if you've already seen it, let us know. We're going into Dressrosa right now, so if it's super spoilery, let us know. Again, I know a lot of these movies aren't necessarily canon, but
there might be things.
But there might be things that
we
do
don't know
end
yet,
up being canon or are canon, but might not really spoil anything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, before we're gonna it's gonna be a little bit of time before we get into that. So just let us know. But I'm super excited, and it feels so crazy to be a part of the final saga as it's released. That's gonna be, because we're gonna get a month to catch up. We won't catch up completely,
but we'll be
significantly more caught up than
God. The trailer, minor spoiler. Someone said the only singer in One Piece. Y'all forgot, Ivankov, Ivankov-chan, and Bon-chan. Yeah, they do be singing. And Brooke.
Yeah, come on, the Soul King.
Yeah.
Someone said not really spoilery. Then someone said the movies aren't canon, but then other people are saying spoiler.
It's a spoiler.
And
there's one big spoiler.
Big spoiler. Little things that could ruin some minor twists. We'll take a vote. Whether we should watch it or not. But we are gonna. I really want to watch it too.
Watch it.
If it's, I don't know if this changes your opinion on whether we should watch it or not. But we already watched the first one, so. And I didn't feel like it spoiled anything crazy.
You will see things that are preventable in upcoming arcs. Won't ruin any major story beats, but would also still change your initial read, though.
Oh, Luffy does sing in Skypiea. Mehgan, hit him with that.
How does it go?
I forget.
It's like, oh my.
Yeah.
Poco poco.
Yeah. Such a funny song. Such a funny moment. Their spoiler characters. Okay, we'll take a poll and we'll ask you guys whether we should watch it. But now on to the timeline, I guess. So again, there was some initial concern when it first came out. I think most people knew the difference between arcs and sagas. I think where a lot of maybe the translation came from, or a lot of the concern came from, was the translation. Maybe people were like, are you sure you translated that right? And are you sure it is saga and not arc? What does this mean?
Yeah, there was a lot of people being like, this is it. And I'm like, okay, well, it's just the saga. It's not necessarily the ending, but it's.
So let's just pop over here and look at this. I might have to readjust, so give me 1 second. Let me make this a little smaller so everybody can see it better. And then we'll kind of go through it and zoom in a tiny bit. Okay, so this is the One Piece chapter timeline. On the left, you have the years that it took for each saga to be completed. So East Blue, the Alabasta, Alabasta, Sky Island saga. If you're looking right here, it looks like, again, roughly, even as you scroll, it seems to be that it's roughly, I would say, 3 years. 2004, 2005, 2006, right? Was this Water 7 saga? The Thriller Bark was its own little saga. That is the thing that I think most people, I don't think the conclusion, like, if Thriller Bark is classified as a saga and not an arc, which it seems to be, that took place over the course of a year, I don't think that the final saga is going to be short. I think that the final saga is going to maybe be the longest saga that we have so far. And then, of course, you got where we're at right here at the Dressrosa saga. So again, we're really, once we get Whole Cake Island and Wano, we're going to be right there, and we're going to have a month to do that. So again, I mean, looking from, like, let's look at the smallest one. Seems to be Thriller Bark, which definitely does feel like more of an arc than a saga. And the biggest one seems to be Dressrosa, actually. Or actually, the Four Emperor saga is the biggest that's still continuing, which Wano is apparently a part of. And that has taken place, if we're going here, from 2016 to 2022.
Wow.
So that's been a very long saga. So, it is surreal that One Piece is coming to an end, but that could very well mean, and might very well mean, that it's going to be even 4 years or 5 years.
Yeah, for sure. And we are, again, people are like, reading week to week for Wano. Like, we are just fortunate again to be put in the position where it's almost over. So
it's gonna, by the time we
crazy.
get there, it's going to be over.
Completed.
It's going to be completed.
And then it's like, when will we have to just wait for chapter?
Going into this new this final saga, we'll have to wait with everybody. But again, there's going to be so much stuff coming out that there's going to be so much stuff coming out that we're gonna have our fill. We're gonna have our One Piece, our fill.
Yeah.
So let me just switch over here again. And pop back over to the chat and see how everybody else is feeling about this and what everybody's prediction is for the length that they believe this saga is going to be. You think it's going to be a 4 or 5 year saga? 5 years is a good estimate, in my opinion, says Samson of Spite. Of course, Hasty says, I don't want it to end. Nobody wants it to end. But 5 years, that's a long time. That's a long time. So it's not going away anytime soon. And I almost like knowing that it's coming to a conclusive end, because these next 5 years are going to feel so much more significant and important.
For sure.
And the stakes are going to be so much higher knowing that this is it. So as in terms of a reading experience, this is going to be an incredible reading experience, almost week to week or chapter to chapter. Because
that, like, it hasn't already been.
If something happens to characters, they don't have much time to come back to life,
for real,
or for things to change. Like, this is
final,
definitive. This is it. This is conclusive. That is so exciting.
God.
Just lowered my seat. I got so excited. I think 4 to 5 years, at least 5 years. It'll be 3 to 4 years. So around that time, I think we could say 3 to 5. Then I would say. Closer to 5, and then we got one person saying 6 years, because Oda is always underestimating how long stuff takes. That's a good point too. That's a very good point. Because I'm sure this is something. This is his life's work.
I know.
This is his legacy.
I know.
Tying that up, wrapping that up. He might again have it outlined, but actually starting to go through it, he might realize, like, damn, I want to give this everything. I want to give it all my time. I want to just completely go all out for this. So it might end up taking a lot longer than even he himself anticipates. He might, in his head, be saying, like, 3-4 years, could be 6, could be 7, because he's underestimating what a task it's going to be. So that's at least good news.
Yeah.
And again, I kind of like that we're going to at least know, we're going to read it knowing that this is the end. I'm excited, like I said, to just be caught up with everybody and to be a part of the community that is caught up, and do all types of other types of One Piece content, and cover the movie Red when it comes out, and play the card game, play the video games, like on top of doing other types of videos, theorizing things, chapter reviews, or maybe if it's nothing major that's happening, bulk a collection of chapters at once. But I'm just so excited, and it does feel surreal, and it does feel crazy. What is happening? Where are we? We're in the prime timeline, someone else said.
Oh, yeah.
74W, says Wiccan Saki Tanto. Tiento, sorry. I if I butchered your name, don't come at me. I apologize. So if you want to go ahead and give some more thoughts on it, I'm just going to make a poll really quick about this trailer. If
more
it's going to be
thoughts.
if it's going to be super spoilery, let us know. But I don't think that going through the live and seeing like the Uta project and stuff like that is going to be super spoilery. So I'm going to make a poll and you let us know. But if you want to just give your any other thoughts you have on it going into its final saga or just anything you're feeling right now.
Yeah, I'm sad.
You're sad.
That I'm going to be caught up. It's sad.
Okay. Final thoughts.
Okay, thank you.
Gave me 2 seconds.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it was such a great experience and I've had so much fun, and just knowing that it is going to be, not even completed, but that will be caught up soon. It's just like, oh wow. It feels like you watching your like child grow up in a way. It's really weird. A weird feeling.
The poll has been submitted.
I feel like it's going to be 50-50. I really want to watch it, though.
85% of people are saying, yes, we should just watch it. It should be fine. Says Davies. I trust Davies. We'll let it go for a little while longer. Oh, it's going down. Yes, it's going down.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, and people are saying 2-piece coming. Yeah, we're going to have a real Boruto situation on our hands. I don't think Oda, I mean, who knows? But I don't think Oda would come back to do. After this, he has to be done. I don't even know why Kishimoto. I mean, I understand like wanting to still have hands in something you created. It is still your legacy with the, and these characters. You want to make sure they're in good hands, and you want to supervise, and you want to do all these things, which he is. He was not a supervisor. He was, and then he wasn't to go do Samurai 8, and then he came back. And I know he's not drawing it or really sitting out and writing everything. He's just kind of supervising everything. But still, like, damn, dude, take a break.
For real.
Yes.
For real.
Shit. Okay. With Luffy's son, Boofy.
Boofy, bitch.
Boofy, bitch. All right. I'm going to end the poll in probably about 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Chin Ho Wong says Boruto wasn't his idea, LOL. It does feel like it wasn't something that was his idea, but I mean, I'm sure he had to agree to it if it was pitched to him. I think he would have enough power and control being as successful as he was to give his, permission to do it or not to do it.
For sure.
What about Poofy? What about Luffy's son, Poofy?
Poofy. Or Puffy? Poofy. It'd be like Luffy.
Yeah, it'd be like Luffy. Jonathan R. Honestly, a good idea for One Piece companion story would be if they covered some of the other pirates of the worst generation and seeing their journey. Now that would be sick. That would be sick. All right. Ending the poll. It's dropped significantly.
I really has.
Should we end it? Some Brandon King said 69%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hurry.
All right.
Stop it.
All right. Okay, I stopped it. Let's see what the final result is. Is it Buffy the Vampire Slayer or Boofy the Vampire Slayer? So 69% of people say it's fine. That's majority. There is a significant amount of people that says no, don't watch it. Again, we did watch the first one. Maybe it'll be minor spoilers, but it seems like most of our community is saying we'll be fine. I trust them. And it ended at 69%. We had to do it.
We had to do it to him. There's no way it would go to 420%, so we had to stop at 69.
Yeah.
We had to stop where.
All right, let me cue it up.
We knew we could get.
I'm excited, man. I'm so excited.
I want to hear Uta sing.
Yeah, I want to hear a song. I want to
hear sing.
Why is this happening? Why is my mouse all over the place?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's Tattletales. Spoilers are out of context.
Okay, so we might not.
It's not it's
yeah. Okay.
It's literally cut in half. So,
Here
all right.
Here we.
Let's give it like 3 a.m. our time. We did not watch it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We entertained the idea for a second, and we're like, should we? And we were like, no way. We'll just get up in the morning and we'll talk about it. We'll do it. So let's cue this shit up. Let's cue this motherfucker up right now.
Woo!
And let's go. All right. Here it is. Hopefully you've seen it already. If you haven't, we're all watching it.
Oh, English. Can you put subtitles on, or does it have that option?
Let me just.
Oh, CC's already on.
CC.
But is it which language?
English. All right, let's go. Here we go. Play. Already starting with music. Oh my god, I love this.
私がみんなが幸せになる新時代を作ってあげる。
She's so cute.
ルフィ？
なんでプリンセスだと仲良し
The Island of Music, is that what that said?
平和で幸せになれる。
I'm obsessed. I'm
I
obsessed.
love it. I love that. Bro, this is about to be the greatest movie of all time. Wow, that was so sick. That was so sick.
Oh my god, can we watch it again?
I'm so down. Cue it up a second time. Here we go. I mean, we're probably going to get flagged for this shit, but who cares? We got our community supporting us with the donos. We don't need
You wanna
that
mute the-
ad,
that's
we don't
what
need
it
that
says.
ad
みん
money.
なが幸せになる
We
新
don't
時
need
代
that
を
ad money.
作ってあげる。
Oh, the song is on Spotify.
俺だよ俺
ルフィ？
なんでプリンセスだと仲良し
I mean, that's Kiss right there.
Chopper
その娘だもん。
with the fucking light sticks.
私の歌があればみんな
Bro,
が
this
平
is
和で
so
幸せになれ
sick.
る。
Doing me at the concert.
Woo, that's Sunny. I love.
I'm so excited.
I don't know how it
I
happens or
can't.
what it is, but I
can't.
love it.
I can't.
If the Sunny ate a devil fruit, if that's someone's devil fruit ability, I don't know.
ワンピースフィルムレッド
Had to watch it twice. Who cares? Wow. Incredible. So glad we watched that. I don't feel like we got anything majorly
No.
spoiled by watching that.
Chopper with light sticks?
Yeah, dude.
Are you kidding me? He would be. He would have light sticks. He would be front row, front center.
Yeah. I just love that. I mean, like you said, like we're getting, it's like a One Piece idol. It's going to be.
I love
gonna be-
idols. I love One Piece. It's like a match made in heaven. I can't.
I'm obsessed with her character design. That song, someone said in the chat that it's on Spotify. You know that's going on the playlist. Megan's been bumping a lot of
Yeah.
K-pop recently, so got to switch it up. Play a new song.
Yeah, this
Play
I'll play it
Uta's
on.
song.
I'll play it on repeat. Yeah, of course Chopper is an Idol fan. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. That makes so much
Of
sense.
course he is. I love the trailer. I love everyone. Robin looked amazing. Nami looked amazing. I can't wait.
I can't wait. Got to shout out this Dono really quick, and got to give him all the One Piece sounds because I'm feeling the One Piece spirit right now. That's from MR Fan 09. Mr. Fan 09 says there are more spoilers in the card game news if you've been following that. So I'm very careful about how I try to be, and I think I navigated it or have navigated it semi-successfully and haven't gotten anything spoiled from that. But shout out again to Chaz. I usually follow his stuff, and it's the moment I see a character card or something, it seems like they're going to be talking about a starter deck with characters that I haven't met yet or that we haven't met yet.
Yeah.
I usually kind of either skip it or kind of tune out, but he's going to be coming on to talk mostly about maybe some
Mechanics.
mechanics for sure. Some of his thoughts on the gameplay, his favorite cards, but again, without spoiling anything, spoiling characters or moments. But again, I'm just excited. We'll be caught up before you know it.
I'm so excited.
And we'll be playing before you know it. I want to do a stream where Megan's gonna have a deck. I'm gonna have a deck where maybe we play with Chaz. Maybe we play with some of you guys. Like we said in the community lives, we're gonna have you guys call in. We're gonna have you guys, the community, be a part of it. So I don't know. Maybe if enough people out there get some starter decks, then we can have a whole tournament. We can have a Volume 1 tournament.
Yeah. And again, if I saw in the comments, don't talk about the thing that's a spoiler if they don't know what it is. That should be a given. Just don't do that.
That's funny. When people are like, no, it is a spoiler because of this character. You're like, well,
and they're
I
like,
didn't
well, we
know
wouldn't
that.
know anything if you didn't say it. But I promise I won't spoil. I'll be careful.
Someone said
Jazz.
Ho Wong said it's Todoroki, gender bend name Uta.
I can't wait for this movie. I am so excited. I am so excited. I'm gonna listen to that literally right when we get off recording.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be on repeat. Bet your fucking bottom dollar.
Cover when?
Yeah, cover when? Let me
cover
just,
an Uta cosplay when?
Go over here, and this was from the live. Again, we're just gonna really kind of browse this, like just kind of skim through it. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. It was an hour and 14 minutes long. Obviously, this is the voice actor of Luffy, and I believe this is the voice actor of, I believe, the Gordon character that they mentioned before. I could be wrong.
Gordon? Oh yeah, the subtitles are like,
I mean, they're fine. I love her so much, by the way.
Yeah, she is the goatiest.
She's the goatiest of all.
She's so sick.
She's so sick. Let's go. This is pretty sick.
Usopp, they said. It's Usopp.
Oh,
That's
Usopp. Yeah, because I think they do introduce the voice actors of Uta and the other guy too. So let's just kind of skim it. And it's funny too.
I want to see everyone. I want to see Chopper.
We should have known that was Usopp because we watched this video of, there's like a channel that does motion capture, and they motion capture Luffy.
Oh yeah.
And have other voice actors or other people just kind of come and do mocap, and they had the voice actors of Luffy and the voice actor for Usopp come and do mocap for their characters. So they're doing this mocap and just like improving lines in character, and it's so funny and crazy. It's just crazy. Like, they're amazing. So let me kind of go through here. Looks like a little something here. Let's talk about the song.
Maybe they're not. Again, the subtitles are not very accurate.
Great.
So.
I mean, they're auto-generated.
Yeah, and those are sometimes really bad.
Okay. Oh, see, that's the role of Gordon, which I guess is that character.
Gordon. Is that the spoiler?
In
Winter Bread.
In Winter Bread.
Yeah, no. I cannot read it.
I just wanted to get to the Uta project thing.
I know.
What that's all about.
Okay, sing a song. I think that's the girl who sings, maybe?
Oh, probably.
Because it's probably different than the voice actor.
Okay. Damn, I wish this shit was officially subtitled.
Oh no, someone said that Frankie's voice actor has been struggling lately.
What?
I hope his health is okay.
What?
I don't like that.
I hate that.
Oh.
I hate that.
I'm gonna have to look better.
Yeah. Please. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Oh no, the guy who plays Gordon is hot.
I mean, he is fine as hell. I mean, I like how we all brushed past that.
Yeah, we kind of did. I'm sorry. Thank you for bringing that to attention.
Yeah.
Why does he sound like the guy from House Husband and look like the guy from House Husband?
And look like him too.
Yeah.
Should have got him from the live action.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like it's gonna be a lot harder than I thought.
Usopp's VA is the same for Inuyasha and L.
Oh, really? Yeah,
I watched the dub for Death Note. So
we went through. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, but I mean that trailer. Anyway, are you kidding me?
I'm gonna have to pause this really quick. Yeah, we went through their IMDb one time and just kind of got lost.
I love that. I love how many characters like one voice actor can you be like, oh my god, they did this, and you love all of them.
Yeah,
all the characters, and they bring different energies. There are some very distinct voices in the VA industry, but I mean, just what they're able to do with their voices and what they can change is awesome.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, it really is. We got a donation.
Let's go. Give him a sound. Give him a Nico knee. From Victory Road Rage.
Yeah.
What a sick name.
Wow.
What a sick name.
That's you.
If you're up for more One Piece singing, dancing action, check out Django's Dance Carnival animated short. It's only 5 minutes, and Luffy dances it up.
Luffy dances it up.
Django's Dance Carnival. Let's just, we might not be able to watch the whole thing here, but we might be able to watch a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Dance Carnival. Let's check it out. Let's see.
Maybe we could, just listen to a little bit and maybe.
Oh, English subbed right here. Is this it? Django's Dance Carnival, English sub. Is an animated short. Yeah, right here. Yeah, let's just play like a little teeny tiny bit of it, and then we'll watch all of it later.
Oh, Chaz says, okay, gotta take my leave now, but have a good rest of the podcast, Josh and Megan. Have a good week ahead, everyone in the chat. Aw, thank you, Chaz.
Later.
Have a good one.
And
Bye.
we will be
Thank you
seeing
so much.
we will be seeing you soon.
Yes.
And everybody, you will be seeing him next week. To talk about the I went to the thing. To talk about the One Piece card game.
Yes.
So take care, have a great rest of your day. Keep up the good work. Keep up the Lord's work, Pastor Lucci's work. And I always do this once a stream where I accidentally flash the YouTube studio screen. I'm sorry, but we have no secrets over here.
We're open book.
We're an open book. I
open
keep fucking up
books.
and doing that. But okay, let's go back real quick and let's just check out a little bit of it. Again, we're not gonna watch the whole thing. We'll just kind of get a little taste right now. This looks like it was a little older too. Just gonna skim a little bit. Let's see. And Luffy dance? Luffy dances?
Yeah, let's get to the
kidding me?
Luffy dancing part.
I mean, I don't want to skim too much because then I don't want to. Yeah, let's get to. I feel like it's gonna be at the end. All the dancing is gonna be at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll go back and we'll watch it. Oh, I hear music.
They're running.
Come on, everybody. Let's get your groove on. Oh, here we go. Let's go.
It's so hard to dance in a chair because it's the swivel.
I can only dance in chairs.
The swivel makes me like turn. I can't keep it in
This
place.
is pretty lit, dude. And you're oh, there's Luffy.
Oh.
Woo! Bro, he got moves. Bro, they all got moves.
Oh, I hit my hand. I love it. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, that's the littest thing of all time. That was awesome. And we're going to go back and we're going to go watch the whole thing. You best fucking believe it. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, that was awesome. One Piece dancers go crazy.
Bro, they really do. They really do. Or at least in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I could tell by the music.
So I think, that's all the One Piece stuff. One Piece is going to be going on a month break.
Oh, you skipped Nami. Sorry.
Oh, shit. Okay, real quick. I mean, come on,
We just
dude.
don't want to,
Yeah, we don't want
get hunted down by
Toei
by
Animation.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it because they could even track us down from
they
that.
just heard us right now.
Yeah, they definitely just heard you and you blew it.
Okay.
But a certain place.
A certain place.
That's
Oh, there's
all
Nami
I'll
right here.
say.
Okay, we got it. Okay, just for a second.
Or maybe mute it. Oh, shit. Oh!
All right, we got a little taste of Nami. All right, yeah, but that's the One Piece stuff. So again, you're going to want to stay tuned next week for next week's live. We got Chaz coming on to talk about the card game, but we're not done yet. We're going to go through our Discord. Again, if you don't know, now you know. And, on the topic of One Piece and on the topic of support and on the topic of the cosplay fund, I just want to remind everybody that we do have some One Piece related merch available. We call it the New World Done Piece Collection. You can get it on a hoodie. You can get it on a shirt. The link for that is in the description below. You should have a little. There should be little boxes there too for you to check out and just more easily click on them. Like I said, you can get it in a shirt. You can get a little sticker if you want. And we've seen some people in our Discord who have sent pictures of them wearing some of it. You can get a little Volume 1 Jolly Roger. Let's go. We've seen some people share some photos.
Yeah, they look great.
In the Discord. They look fucking great. We did a lot of research into the quality, making sure that we picked shirts that were the best of quality on this specific site. Just gotta do a little plug real quick. Do a little plug for the shop.
We got some donations.
Let's fucking go.
Terry Martin said, I'm wondering if Vinland Dunga
We might have to work on the name.
is a possibility. We've read Vinland Saga for sure. I don't know. I mean, we do have a lot of series that we want to complete. And we're not sure, what will be in the place after we do complete One Piece. We've kind of been talking about it. We haven't made any decisions yet, but we do want to continue it, whether it be like an actual done or whether it be in like our new section, which is like Volume 1 plus.
Yeah, for sure. And on that note, because again, the way we're doing things, we banked another episode recently that'll be coming out not this Monday, but next Monday. Our first Volume 1 Plus, we said that it was going to be Pluto, and we tried our best, but it was a lot to read. So Pluto's going to be in that next slot, and it's a return. Should we give it away or should we just hint at it? It's a return to a series that people in our community have been wanting us to return to for quite some time. So that has already been recorded and banked.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll just tell people now so that if you have extra time, if you're here for the live, you have extra time to catch up. Because again, it's not coming out this coming up Monday, but the next Monday. Because next Monday, we're going to be going live. So you can start reading and catching up if you haven't already on Dan.
Woo!
Specifically the Cursed House arc.
Amazing. And if you don't know what that is, do yourself a favor and go check it out.
Do yourself a favor.
Do yourself a justice of being a manga fan and go check out Dan to Dan.
For real.
It is amazing. It is immaculate. It is everything.
And we got another donation. We got to shout out and give them a super and an air horn. I love Stuffist. Just gave a donation. No comment attached. Just said, here, use it.
Thank you.
I am giving this to you, and we appreciate it. And it is going to go
I love
to good
Fist.
use.
I love you.
And then on the topic like Mehgan was saying about Vinland Saga, there's a possibility that we will continue it. I really want to. I know that season 2, right, is coming out soon.
Yeah, for sure. How do you spell Dan to Dan? It's D-A-N-D-A. Is it D-A-N? Or is it there's two A's?
D-A-N. D-A-D-A-N.
Okay.
Dan. And Arta said JoJo. Yeah, JoJo is going to be coming back
on
eventually.
On the list too.
But again, we're finally making progress. Again, it's finally happening. We're finally getting to these things that we've been wanting to get to for a long time.
Yeah.
So expect Dan Dan's already banked, already coming out. Expect Pluto. Expect some possibly Vinland Saga and JoJo. It's coming. What was I gonna say? I was gonna talk about something else, but I forgot. That's going out.
Yeah, it's on Viz. It's on Viz to read.
God damn it! Yeah, it is on Viz. It's great, and hopefully we get a physical release of that manga soon. This is what we talked about.
Yes, so we do. There is some news that got released too with Chainsaw Man anime coming out. They are going to be having a panel at AX Anime Expo 2022. If you don't know what Anime Expo is, it is one of the biggest cons. Anime conventions outside of like Comiket. It is massive and it is only growing more massive. They just released that they're going to be having a panel, so there'll probably be some news about the anime. They are, I think, going to be simulcasting it, so if you're not at the con, you could watch it potentially. I don't know if that's fact, but that would be really cool because we could cover that as well. And I just want to say, I want to see maybe in the chat, like how many people were planning to go to Anime Expo, because we did get some news just about like health regulations, and I want to see how you guys feel about that. I mean, it's not like, I guess, political, but it is kind of like a bummer to be told one thing and then told another thing. And we haven't really made a decision totally yet if we are going to be attending, but if we do attend, we will more likely be outside in a place where we can meet everyone that goes, instead of being inside. but we don't know. We're not sure. There's going to be a lot of cool things at Anime Expo this year. I am very, very scared. Yeah, there's so many people in the last AX that you could barely walk. That's what I'm scared of. I heard that they did kind of discount a lot of, or take away a lot of the volunteers for the volunteer program. That is very worrisome because how it's organized the past 2 years has been very, very bad. It has been shoulder to shoulder walking in the the venue, and the convention center is really, really massive. So I think they're just overselling tickets. They're not capping tickets, and especially right now with sicknesses that are going around, it is not the best idea to have these things in place. Isn't outside hot? Yes, it's very hot. That's why
hopefully we'll find some shade.
Yeah, that's why people are going inside. But yeah, if you're going to Anime Expo, let us know, and hopefully we could set something up.
It's just weird, right? Because regardless of your opinion on like all of these, regulations and everything, it's just very sussy how Anime Expo has kind of handled everything. They said that they were going to require vaccinations, and so all of these people bought tickets and booked hotel rooms, like you were saying, and then last minute, and vendors too have bought things. And last minute they change it up when it's impossible to get a refund for people's flights to get refunded, or rooms to get refunded, or even tickets to get refunded. They switch it up and say, actually, you know what? Now we're not requiring vaccinations. We're just requiring masks, but it's going to be so hard to enforce that everybody is a little kind of pissed off because it feels like they bait and switched everybody.
A lot of people. I mean, I'm sure people wouldn't have even bought tickets if they would have known that. And it is kind of just unfortunate for those people. I did see Steve Aoki. They're going to have a Steve Aoki One Piece concert, a rave concert. I would love to go to that. That would be so, so fun. People are very upset about the news. Yeah, people are very upset. They should have just, if they knew they were going to change it, they should have just been up front at the beginning. But no, they want to, bait people into buying tickets so that when they, do want a refund because they change it, oh, sorry, no refunds are allowed. We're not, you're past the time.
Someone said, in fact, we're requiring you to be sick to enter.
It is very shameful. AX has been doing this shit for the past 3 to 4 years, and it is just so disgusting.
Mehgan has a lot of experience with Anime Expo, having worked as a volunteer at Anime Expo for 3 years consecutively. And some of the things that you even told me about the volunteer program, like you said, I think we talked about it in our most recent Patreon episode. Will be coming out for our Patreon members and YouTube members probably tomorrow. Yeah. But you talked about how it's great to volunteer and how you should volunteer. But some of the things and some of the ways that they kind of treat, the volunteer performers is kind of not the best.
Oh, yeah. It's complete ass. And even the other volunteers too, it's so crazy. I mean, you could be put, depending on where you want to be scheduled or placed. I mean, there's people that volunteer and they're working the whole day. They only have a 4-hour break in the whole day, and they want to go in the con, but it's you could be a person who's handling the lines outside. And I remember horror stories from last year, 2019. I didn't have to wait in the line because I was working it. But people are waiting 6 hours in line outside in Los Angeles heat, which can get up to 100 degrees. And if you're in full cosplay, or not even in cosplay, just that, no shade. Just awful stuff. Yeah. And especially with the performers and stuff, like the Maid Cafe, it's just, you're pretty much working for free. You do get 2 free tickets, which is cool. But they kind of switched it up on everyone last year, or, this year actually. And they said that they weren't going to allow, paid rooms anymore. So you pretty much have to pay for a hotel, out of your own pocket. You work from roughly 8 a.m. with a 2-hour break in between until around 12 a.m. And it is pretty grueling work, especially for the performers. Mm-hmm. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but once they took away some of the privileges, it just wasn't worth it. I was able to go to the con for 2 hours in one day, and that 1 hour was meant for me to rest and to eat, and then I only had an hour to go to the actual con. So you don't even get to
really enjoy the con?
No. And I would much rather just go as a con goer than have to deal with that. But yeah.
Really quick, I want to shout out Terry Martin as well. Another dono.
Yay!
Okay, wait. Dunland Saga is way better. Dan Hart, which Alexander Arts pointed out that he's been pronouncing it the same way we have, but he does think that it's wrong, that it should be more like Dawn to Dawn. Either way, what a fantastic series, and do yourself a favor, check it out. Yeah.
Dressed as celestial dragons at a con, out of sight.
yeah, you could just go as a celestial dragon.
That's actually full on scummy to bait and switch people. It is so dangerous. Yeah, they're behind the con. The celestial dragons are behind the AX con.
Yeah,
they've been for years.
People who are vendors too are really pissed because they've invested so much money in product and all this stuff, and now they can't. They financially have been trapped and can't back out. And it's just regardless of your opinions on everything or whatever, it's just a shitty thing to do.
Volume 1 con when?
For real, dude. Let's go. Okay, so yes, Chainsaw Man panel's been announced. It's probably going to be either simulcast or streamed, and even if it's not, the news will come out probably the day of, right after. And if it's going to be a trailer, if it's going to be voice actor reveals, I feel like it's for sure it has to be voice actor reveals.
Voice actor reveals, and I don't know if we'll get a full trailer, but we might get some more animated scenes.
Especially because it's got to. I mean, the anime's coming out this year. Right? It has to be
in October. Yeah,
it has to be mostly done.
Yeah. We'll definitely see, but I'm anticipating, voice actors. I'm anticipating well-known voice actors for some of these roles, majority of these roles. So I am very excited to see the cast. Hopefully, we get that. We got a donation from Bizarre.
Let's go, Bizarre. I remember that any manga line.
Oh, God.
LA Heat, the only saving grace was the people. Got invited to a couple's hotel, thought it was going to be some weird sex stuff. Is that a bad thing?
Is that a bad thing, Bizarre?
Is that a bad thing?
No. Anna Manga was another horror story as well, just with the amount of just not being organized is what can kill a con.
Yeah, that heat was
crowd
crazy.
Control. Heat is insane.
People were passing out from dehydration and shit.
Yeah, we would love to be on a panel at a con.
Yeah, Quattro said, when will we get a volume 1 at a panel at a con? Hopefully, I mean, dude, that would be awesome. We would love to do that. And the person who puts together Anime Riverside, seems to be a volume 1 fan. Is all I'm saying. So if that comes back, and he will have us, if they will have us, and we'd love to.
Yeah.
And someone else said, do you guys ever plan on going to, I forgot where it went.
NY Comic-Con, because you got fans in East Coast too. That would be awesome. I've been to New York probably twice.
I've never
been
New
to Jersey. New York. But that would be, super fun.
That'd be awesome.
We want to go everywhere, guys.
So, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned and, keep your ears perked and ready for that Chainsaw Man news, because it's going to be coming soon. It's going to be coming July 4th. So a little less than a month, but basically a month away. And that's going to be, again, we're finally going to be getting some big stuff announced.
Yeah, Monkey D. Livy said, give Volume 1 press badges. I just saw the deadline for the press badges at AX, and it was like June 1st.
Damn.
And I was like, damn, we just missed it. We got press badges for Anime Riverside, which was like awesome. But yeah, that would have been sick. But I don't know. Again, they're very picky and very greedy. So
yeah, who knows? Maybe next year. But one last thing before we go through the Community Live tab again. That's what I was going to say. That's what I was kind of getting at, I think, when I forgot earlier. If you don't know, there's a link to our Discord in the description below. Click that link, go to the Community Live tab. Whenever we do these on Wednesdays, Community Lives will be a community live experience. So it's in the name. So we'll be reacting to and responding to and looking at some things that you guys post too. So go over there if you have any news-related things or any anime and manga-related things, any trailers, anything. Post it there, and at the end of these shows or during the middle of these shows, we'll go through that and we'll look at some of what you guys have been posting and respond and react to that. The last thing we have on our list today, though, is bigger news for Mehgan than it is for me. This is Mehgan's year.
Year of Mehgan.
Not only has all the news that's come out been huge for everybody, but on top of it all, and huge for Mehgan, but on top of it all, she gets the news that Netflix is going to be releasing a live-action Zom 100.
Yay! Oh.
movie.
He couldn't even say it because he's not
couldn't.
happy for me. We got
I'm
another
happy
donation
for
for
you.
Bizarre. Thank you so much. Just noticed the Fully Cooley shirt represent. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's better. Maybe there is talks of an anime coming out, which is like really, really cool, but this is also really fun. I mean, I love zombies, obviously. I think they did a great job with All of Us Are Dead on Netflix, which is also a Korean, zombie show. This is obviously going to be Japanese zombie show. They just they just do zombies different, and I feel like in the West, it's the same shit, and the extras always go so hard. Like Kingdom, which is I think it's a Korean zombie show too, set in like I don't know, a long time ago. I don't know exactly when, but that's also so awesome. I think it's based off of a graphic novel or something. But the extras just go hard for for a reason, but they're so awesome and they play it so well. So I'm super excited to see this. I need to catch up on the manga. I don't think I've even read volume 3 yet because I've been wanting to collect them. I don't want to just like read them.
Yeah.
I want to collect them as I read, but yeah.
Gotta shout out another donation.
Yay!
And they get all the sounds. Ayan Tosio, Notice Me, Josh Senpai, and Mehgan Chuan. You get a super. Thank you for your donation and consider yourself noticed.
Consider yourself noticed, Ayan.
Consider yourself noticed. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. Yeah, so that's big news for Mehgan that it's coming out. And you're right. I mean, I peripherally watched a little bit of that. I mean, in the background. And they do zombies different. They really
do. Josh being happy for his co-host challenge, impossible. Train to Busan was awesome. Really, really was. Yeah.
That was me growling
great.
at that comment.
Oh, yeah? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Will you guys ever cover manhwa webtoons on your channel? We have covered manhwa before. I definitely want to. There's a couple on the list that we want to get to at some point, for sure. I don't know about I don't know when, but definitely in the future.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to one of our mods, Lloyd, who's pushing for that Horizon discussion.
Yeah, pushing. Yeah.
I feel bad. We're gonna get to it eventually. But
we will get to it. I feel bad too. But I mean, yeah, Zom 100. Woo! I'm so excited.
Go. All right.
It's really great.
Now
it's a really great time for me.
Now it's time to open up Discord and check out what everybody else has been posting in that community live tab. Let me just go down there and check it out. I did see. Okay, where did we leave off? Some people posted the Berserk news in here.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
Again, another great sign for me. They're going to be releasing a BL Metamorphosis live action this month on the 17th. I don't know how I'm going to be able to watch it, but I can't wait. I finished this series a while ago. I have it all collected. It is the first ever, fun fact, besides Chainsaw Man, I think I have one more volume to get, or 2 more volumes to get, but
Chainsaw Man came out too, the newest volume.
It's completed. Or the first part is completed, but that is the first ever manga series that I've collected all of them.
Physical copies. Start to finish.
Wow. Has a very important place in my heart.
Wow.
So
that's a feat.
I mean, it is only 5 volumes.
I'm happy for you, Mehgan. I'm happy for my co-host.
Okay. You don't have to do that.
But yeah, this is crazy news. I mean, if you don't know anything about BL Metamorphosis, in one of our more recent YouTube shorts, Mehgan did a 1-minute manga review, which we have revived, and hopefully everybody seems to enjoy them. Everybody seems to like them, and they're just ways for us to get to series A that we don't get to talk about a lot, that might not get a full volume 1 episode, or B, series that we just love, and hopefully we can sell to people really quickly to get them interested in. So we already filmed a couple more of those. BL Metamorphosis, I think Mehgan did a great job. Mehgan's been editing all those shorts too. I've been sitting down with Mehgan and teaching her how to navigate premiere. So every time you see a YouTube short, just know that it's this one right here who's putting them together, and she's putting her whole you-know-what into every single one, and she's killing it. She's been doing such a great job. They look amazing. The graphics go crazy. The editing goes crazy. But she put together and wrote out a BL Metamorphosis one. I'll bet this is heaven for you. This is like you're living in
I'm living in the best.
In the best time right now.
I'm living my best life.
All right. Let's see what else people have posted in there. And again, sometimes we might not be able to get to every single thing, but we will get to the most that we can. This is some Berserk stuff. So someone posted a trailer for this saying
Call of the Night.
The manga is really good. Can't wait for the anime. Call of the Night.
I've seen this manga at Barnes & Noble, and I do like the art. Who is the mangaka?
Yeah, maybe we can look up this trailer or pull up this trailer, see a little bit of it, because I haven't seen this manga, I don't think.
Oh.
So I don't know too much about it. Mehgan is pulling up some of the info on the series right now. And Alexander R. said, community live question. Would you react to a video if the Volume 1 community made something for you? How long, short would the time have to be? You know what? That fucking reminds me of something that we have been meaning to do that we haven't done. And I'm so genuinely excited to show you guys this. I wish we would have done this at the top of the show. We've been meaning to do this, but we keep just, again, forgetting, or it keeps just, I don't know. It just keeps slipping our minds. But first, to answer Alexander Art's question, would we react to a video if the Volume 1 community made something for you? Absolutely. 100%. 1,000,000%. Mm-hmm. How long or short would the time have to be? I mean, really, it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as it's not like a fucking 20-minute or 30-minute video, which even if it was, honestly, we'd figure it out. But, yeah, of course, it wouldn't, it could be a minute. It could be, 5 minutes. It could be whatever. We would absolutely love to react to that. Did you find any more info on?
Yeah, so that's why it looks so familiar. So it is from the same creator as Dagashi Kashi, which I love. Dagashi Kashi is like a slice of life about this like candy store and these characters, and that is a really, really fun anime. I haven't read the manga. I don't know if it has. Yeah, it does have a manga. I haven't read that, but the story and the art are by the same person, and that's why it looks so familiar. They have a very distinct art style, which is very cool.
Yeah, I wanted to pull up. I want to see how I'm going to be able to do this. This. Right here.
Yeah. Did we? You haven't shown this yet?
No.
Oh,
that's
shoot.
what I'm saying. It's it slipped my mind. I've forgotten.
It slipped my mind.
So I'm gonna try to. Let me see if I can download this.
I mean,
first.
This is like next level shit. I mean, I did post it, but whoever doesn't follow, I don't know if they've seen it.
Well, I also want to download because they sent a time lapse thing. So I'm gonna try to do this on the fly, on the spot.
It
live.
inspired him, Himiko Toga, from My Hero and as a vampire and a person who's a night owl.
Yeah, and we might pull up the trailer in a little bit, but I do want to not forget about this because this made our day.
Yeah, I love Dagashi Kashi. The anime is just so like chill and good vibes, and it's pretty funny too. I like the comedy in it.
I don't remember their Instagram or their
I can pull that up,
or Twitter handle.
I can pull that up.
But while Mehgan is doing that, this is from a listener, a viewer, Alan. Shout out Alan. Alan, let's give a round of applause first before we even show this, because this man really went all out. So I'm gonna pull this up again. Give me a second. I'm doing it all on the fly. We'll have Luffy dancing as a placeholder until I figure this out. Let's see. Let me move this around. And let's see if I can do this. And Megan's searching for their name.
Yeah, I have it here. I was just going to say it once you pull it up. But Alan, so it's ALLENO 4, the number 4, on Instagram. You can follow them there. And it'll have more context once we show you. But this was made by Alan for us. And we were incredibly shocked at this. I mean, are you kidding me? It's insane.
Yeah.
Alan is actually a story artist and CG animator at Disney Animation here in Burbank, California. And he sent us this. We are stunned.
Yeah, this
It's
is absolutely
insane.
incredible. This is absolutely beautiful. It has, a sort of Disney feel to it. It made our day. It blew us away. And not only did they send us this, but they sent us like a time lapse of them drawing it. And just the expressions the detail, yeah, but the expressions that he was able to capture in our faces is just incredible. Like it's got a caricature-esque type of style to it, but it's also I think it just captures at least I feel like both of us, but I don't get to see myself as much as I get to see other people, and so to me you look amazing, like your reaction.
Ditto to you.
And so shout out to Alan. Shout out to Alan. He fucking
all
killed
of the
it.
details. I mean, down to the framed picture of Cody.
Yeah, in the corner right here.
Hilarious.
With his headphones on, looks like a Cyberman from Doctor Who, to be honest. But I kind of love that too. I was like, at first I was like, is that a Doctor Who reference in the corner? But it's Cody. It's Cody in the corner. And even in that small image, he really captured his facial expression. It's so funny.
And if you scroll down a little bit,
And we have Chainsaw Man and Megan's notebook with the drawings on it.
I
the attention
really
to
love
detail
it.
is nuts. So let's see if I can actually do this as well. Doing it again.
Monsters Inc. music playing. It's so funny.
Doing it all on the fly. Let's see if this plays. I don't know if this is going to ruin everything, if it's going to work or not work. Oh, it's sideways. Okay.
Okay, this is fine.
This is not how I wanted this to happen.
This is fine. I think it's still. I think they can
I think
still
it
get
reads,
the idea.
right? It
Yeah,
reads.
totally. You could still see it.
Okay, let me just drag it under here then. So we'll make it a little bit bigger. But yeah, they just sent us a time lapse of them drawing it as well. Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
It's just so insane. Any fan art that we get, we're just like, huh? Like blown away. And this is obviously so amazing because both me and Josh are pretty big Disney fans.
Yeah,
he's playing with it.
Here comes the Cody Cyberman right here.
He's playing with it. But someone said my neck hurts.
I know, because I'm like watching it like this. I wish I could figure out a way to flip it right now, but I'm so terrified.
Oh gosh, volume 1 shot.
Oh, that's sick.
I love the process too. I mean, just watching this, all the things that you're like, nah, that could get scratched, or nah, I'm gonna move this here. It's so amazing. Yeah, we're big fans of Disney, so when we heard just like, oh, someone who just like, casually works for them. Oh gosh. I love all of the variations.
Yeah, just in case, the different hairstyles.
Yeah,
I mean, they work for Disney Animation, and just again, what a crazy, unexpected thing to hear that someone who works for Disney Animation is like listening to this show while they animate things. And they also mentioned that in their email, which is just like, it blows you away. Like it really does. It never ceases to amaze me how many people we're able to reach, and just our community in general. It's just absolutely incredible and amazing. I'm sorry this is sideways, by the way, guys. I'm
just
terrified.
watching it straight.
I'm terrified to flip it and then like fuck everything up. But I was gonna say too, you can kind of see in the background of like our shot, the framed kind of pictures back here are fan art that we've received and printed out and hung in the studio, and it's a way for us to kind of just always look at these things and just be reminded of how many people have taken the time out of their day to do something incredibly nice and kind and awesome for us. So to show our thanks, like we have them all hung up here. We haven't got this one printed out yet, and we have one more, the One Piece one that we haven't, the Done Piece one that we haven't gotten printed out yet. But if anybody at all ever wants to, take the time out of their day to do that, like we do appreciate it, and we do frame them all, and we do have them here for us. So hopefully you can see them, and even the way they're attached to the wall, we've we were able to kind of like change them, the order of them around, so that maybe the ones that aren't in the shot will be rotated into the shot, just so you can kind of see your work in an episode. Because I know how much time it takes and how hard it is.
Yeah.
To do this. It takes a lot of time. Believe me. I know. And I feel like I take way longer because I'm not as good of an artist. But, hey, that's just me being overly critical and self-deprecating. Thank you so much.
No.
But round of applause again. Shout out.
Insane.
Incredible.
Made my freaking year.
Wow. So that is also something that we wanted to mention. Let's just hop back over to the Discord and see what else is in the community live. Akane Banashi, which
is
we
really
covered.
being embraced by the Rakugo community. Back to Color Page's announcement for chapter 16 and 17. Hopefully a good sign. Yes, and I we did review this series, and I hope it stays alive. I know it is a kind of niche thing. I wouldn't say niche in Japan. I would say niche out here. So hopefully it continues, and hopefully it does well. So we could still continue to get this. Great story. I want to continue it for sure, either on the channel or just on my own time, because I really had a blast reading it.
Yeah, and I believe they attached a picture of the people from the Rakugo community with Akane Banashi in their hands, just like supporting it, showing their love, showing their support.
Is that Sunshine up there? I can't.
Where's Sunshine?
I don't know if he's there.
Oh,
I can't tell. Right there. Zoom in on that one.
This one?
Yeah.
It's going to be probably super blurry. I don't think it is. But, you got to have Sunshine in there. But this is so cool to see. This is awesome to see the Rakugo community accepting it. It was such an enjoyable read. It was such a fun read and such a fun live. And I'm obsessed. Mehgan wants to continue it. Mehgan's really adamant about
I really liked it.
We got another announcement from Alexander Arts, who is talking about, who reposted something from Twitter saying, we are happy to finally release our new promo video. All the creative team staff is working hard to improve the quality further. I hope you stay tuned for upcoming airing. This is for a Vinland Saga. Let me just pull this up and adjust this. Again, we got to catch up on Vinland Saga for sure.
Yeah.
And I think I definitely want to catch up to where the anime is going to be. Because I want to be able to watch that as it comes out. Yeah, some more Vinland Saga stuff. Again, just don't want to watch it because, again, we're not there yet and I don't want to be spoiled. But I plan personally on catching up for the release of the second season. One Piece Day. Oh, Josh, thoughts on the new Pokemon. Okay. So, yeah, the new Pokemon game came out. If you don't know, I did one stream, the Pokemon Arceus stream. And it was fun, but I think I revealed to the world that I have no idea what I'm doing and am a terrible gamer. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. It looks great. I heard that the reason it was released the way it was because of just, how COVID kind of fucked everything up. And that's why these games are coming out back to back so close together. They try to, I think it's like every 3 years, release another installment in the line of like Pokemon games. I think the Pokemon look sick. The starters look sick. I think that the graphics, specifically the textures that they're able to capture on a lot of the clothing, a lot of the hair, I think it does look like a slight improvement in the graphics from Arceus to this. I love how they've implemented and are keeping some of the same mechanics. You got Arceus from the past. You got this. Which Violet is probably going to be the one that I'm going to want to play the most from the future. What was someone saying? Not Arceus Gen 9. I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, I don't know if that comment was directed towards me or not. But what I'm saying is like Arceus from the past, and then now you got this new game coming out, which I'm going to probably be picking up Violet. I think everything looks fantastic. I think everything looks great. The starters look sick. I'm so excited. I just want to see really quick. I want to see the starters again. Because I think there was one that I know that I'm automatically probably going to be the most likely to pick. Let's see.
Oh
yeah. Here we go.
Oh, they're cute.
I don't know why, you guys. I don't know why. I don't know how many people care, but I don't know why. I am in love with this duck. Like, this duck is so funny to me.
I love the duck.
Yeah.
He's my favorite for sure.
And I usually, I like a lot of people, most people start fire. Fire's like playing on easy mode most of the time. And I'm usually drawn to the fire type. But this duck got me.
He's a cutie.
He's
he
a
has a
super
freaking
cutie.
little like hairdo. He's a water hairdo.
I love it. Very excited about that. Alexander Arts posting some fire.
I know, those are sick.
Bleach shoes. Let me fix this window here. Again, these are so sick. This is awesome, dude. I love, these are custom anime Bleach shoes. I love when people do this. This is so sick to me, and one day I will own a pair. You bet your fucking ass.
Do it.
One day I will own a
I know,
pair
I
of
want the
these.
chopper. I want the chopper Skechers. And they came out Nezuko ones too that were awesome.
Oh yeah, the Nezuko ones look really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Look really, really cool too. All right, that is pretty much it. I see one more person typing in here, so we'll see. Let's see. What is this? Let me open this up. It's called LeChonk.
LeChonk. Oh
So,
gosh.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, it's the pig.
You
That
got scared for a second?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, Alexander Arts just sent us some fucking crazy ass shit right now, dude. He sent us the craziest shit. I wish I could figure out an easier way to show it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he sent this, which I've seen
He's
some people
funny.
reacting to this guy.
I like him.
Love him.
He's
I
a
love
funny
him,
guy.
dude. I love him.
He's a really funny guy.
I love him. Don't say anything bad about him.
Don't you dare.
I'm
That's
obsessed.
my chonk.
The chonkiest, says Birth. The chonkiest.
LeChonk jump scare.
Yeah, this is sick. I'm excited. And my brother and me play every single game. Like I said, I made a promise to myself as a young man that I was going to play every Pokemon game no matter how fucking old I was.
Wow.
And so
Wow.
I'm getting it. I'm playing it. I haven't played Arceus in a long time. I gotta go through that game again. But that is going to do it. Chin Ho Wong says, I gotta go. It's 3:30 a.m. here. Josh,
Oh
Megan,
my
thanks
gosh.
for the stream.
Thank you so
Thank
much for
you
stopping by.
for being here. That is pretty much it.
We gotta head out too.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about for a second too.
We're gonna be going right after this to go see the Jujutsu Kaisen movie. Film Zero. What is it? Zero.
Yeah,
Or-
Zero. Movie Zero.
Movie Zero in theaters. So
We have
we are very excited.
tickets to go see it, which I know it's been out for a long time, but we have tickets to go see it in like 2 hours. So I'm like so excited to finally see this movie and just talk about it. Maybe on an episode, maybe on a Patreon
Yeah.
or YouTube member exclusive episode. But I'm so excited to be watching this movie finally. Like I said, I know it's been out for forever, but yeah, we got to go because we got to make that showtime. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for kicking it. Thank you guys for just showing up and showing out.
You guys are the best.
Yeah, you guys are the best. You guys mean the world to us. And hopefully you like these community lives. Again, we weren't planning on doing this one, but there was too much anime news out there to not cover it. Hopefully we did our job and you feel more informed, or you were at least entertained, and hopefully you're enjoying these community lives. This is what I think. This is what they will all. This is what I aim for them to be. I had such a good time hanging out with you guys, being here with you guys. So thank you guys again. We'll give you all of our thoughts on the Jujutsu Kaisen movie once we see it. You guys have a great rest of your day.
Yay.
Stay tuned tomorrow if you're not. And thank you again for, I think it was Miko XD for gifting all
Yeah,
those.
you are goated. You
Yeah.
are the goatiest of goats. Like, bro, like you are.
Alexander Art said we're going to wear our bleach clothes there.
Master,
It's for Miko.
This is from Miko
I
XD.
am math scientist. It's so cool. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you're so cool, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
And yeah, stay tuned for if you don't have a membership, or if you're not a Patreon member, it's okay because it's coming out tomorrow. The Punk Hazard Part 1 is coming out tomorrow, and I think it's a great epi law cosplay. It's a lot of fun. But
So much fun. Yeah, so have a good day, guys. We'll see you this week. And I just posted the chapters of Dandadan that we will be covering. That comes out actually not next week, but the following week on the 20th on Monday. So you have plenty of time to read. It is, even if you're reading from the beginning or not, it is a quick, awesome, fun read. So no stress.
Yeah.
And then I'll also be posting the One Piece chapters too for you guys in there. But other than that, I think we're all
Stay tuned for
good.
the next volume 1, which is going to be live on Monday, and the next community live on Wednesday with Chaz to talk about the One Piece card game. No spoilers. The only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro. And I love going to the chat for a good outro. So what should be our outro today? Chat, let us know. Based on everything we talked about, Berserk coming back, the One Piece hiatus, movie Red, Uta, what is the best outro? And we'll kill a little bit of time while we wait for your suggestions to come through.
It never gets old.
Let me shoot off mine.
Huh?
That's Mehgan's. That's Mehgan's, which is fire. But I don't know which is more fire. The Tony Chopper song or... Someone said, stay hydrated, gang. The Uta song. I hope Oda enjoys his break.
Sing us out, someone said.
Bye-bye. This song goes hard. Both of those songs go hard. Hiatus. Someone said hiatus.
Hiatus.
I think that's great. Okay. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And until next time,
hiatus.
Enjoy your
hiatus.
hiatus.
Bye-bye. Bye.